Even when things are uncertain, you may still have faith in your financial plan. It's feasible. Getting a better handle on your finances and saving up for a better future may both be accomplished with the help of these 7 steps. 1. Be aware of how your money is being used. It has been discovered that keeping track of your weekly spending by writing it down increases financial confidence. Consequently, keeping track of your expenditures is going to help you become more financially resilient. Here is when the process of budgeting comes into play. Every budget starts with 2 crucial figures: the individual's monthly income and the individual's monthly expenses. Make a budget that keeps track of not only your spending but also your income. This not only gives you a more accurate picture of how your money is coming in and going out, but it also enables you to analyze your financial behaviors over time and determine the kinds of patterns that form as a result of those behaviors. 2. Create spending categories. Making a list of your requirements, wants, and personal values, the things that are most important to you, after you have established your budget, is the next step. Defining your values can help you create a financial plan that allows you to save money for the things that are truly important to you, such as establishing a business, helping out in your community, or spending more time with your family. Depending on the parameters of your financial plan, fun purchases may have to take a backseat to more important expenditures like mortgage or rent payments, groceries, and utilities. Take a look at the amount of money you spend on wants, which are non-essential items that don't necessarily reflect your priorities, and think about the things you could do without for the time being. 3. Spend money only on things that are truly important. Despite the fact that fun purchases may take a back seat, it is important to remember that they can still be beneficial to your mental health and that you should still include them in your budget. You can still put money up for and spend money on things that are in line with your own values, such as purchasing plane tickets to surprise family members or putting money aside for a class that you would like to take. It will not feel like a job to save money in order to attain your goals if you stick to a budget that is based on your core beliefs, since you will be happier and more happy with the decisions you make regarding your purchases. 4. Get as much use as possible out of monthlies. The following are some suggestions that can assist you in minimizing the impact of recurrent monthly fees. Consider temporarily canceling your membership at a gym in lieu of working out at home, putting a hold on your accounts for public transit, or choosing to shop at a grocery store rather than using takeout or delivery services, both of which can be more expensive. Is there a subscription to an app that you no longer require? It is acceptable for you to continue using services that you might be using even more presently. For example, if streaming video is really helping you pass the time, create a list and examine its contents to see if there is anything you are ready to postpone. A word of advice: be familiar with your recurring payments. Look through your email inboxes for any receipts or subscriptions that come regularly. Check your bank accounts to see if there are any recurring payments or auto drafts set up. It is important to not just look at the monthly charges but also the quarterly and annual ones. 5. Eliminate impulse buys. More than half of Americans admit that they make purchases that they do not require. Find techniques to reduce the number of accidental purchases you make, especially on social media, where the typical response is "thanks for shopping." Unplanned purchases have the potential to ruin your financial ambitions. Be aware of the things that tend to set you off the most, such as the emails offering you a discount of 50% from your favorite apparel store. Create a filter for your email that will hide these offers from you until you are actively shopping. When the impulse to make a purchase does arise, refer back to your list of values. If making that purchase would not bring you closer to achieving your objectives, select "Remove from basket" and concentrate on the wider picture. 6. Reduce your interest expenses wherever you can. You probably already know that interest constitutes a significant portion of your monthly payment if you have a mortgage or a vehicle loan obligation to make. Check into whether or not refinancing could help you reduce the amount of interest you pay over the course of the loan's term. Alternately, if there has been no change in your income, you might want to think about making an additional principal payment or two while you put your other spending on hold. This helps you create equity, shortens the duration of the loan, and reduces the amount of interest that you pay overall. Consider deferment. During this critical period, some financial institutions have begun offering forbearance options, such as the deferment of auto loan payments. If you find that you must, you should talk to your bank about the possibilities they might offer you. Although you won't have to pay for this until a later date, doing so could help you cut costs in the here and now. You should try to avoid deferment if at all possible, because you will continue to accumulate interest during the deferment term, which will ultimately result in you paying more money. However, if you are able to do so, you should.